What's up, YouTube? Back again with another video. Finna talk about these Caldera settings. Um, Hope I got my mic loud enough. A little louder. Look like they didn't change some of my settings too, so it'd be good to even go through here and look. So I changed my settings a little bit. And they added new settings. So what this is like the minimum. Well, you can read it up there. So really, I've addressed this in my old settings video. The best way to find out what you need to put it on is to go into multiplayer, or even you go into Warzone in the pregame lobby and take it all the way down to 0 and aim at a corner, like get close up on it, like real close up on it, put your white dot, your crosshair on it, and then see if it starts drifting. And if it does, then increase it by 1 and go right back to that corner that you started from. And if it's still drifting, then do it again and again and again until it stops. For me, it stopped at 5. I put it on 6 because it felt a little weird one day, but I really think that it's the game because, if you check Twitter right now, Warzone is good on PC, but on Xbox and PlayStation is having a lot of trouble. So, regardless of the settings you're going to see today, if your game's lagging, it's going to keep lagging because they need to release an update. So, this is for your character movement, the right stick. So, same thing, you could just go into the pregame lobby or into multiplayer by yourself in a little private, lobby and take it all the way down to 0. And my character was moving by himself, so this one will have your character moving by itself, whereas this was your crosshair moving by itself. So my character, my operator, finally stopped moving at 5, but like I said, I had it on 6. So, and the reason I keep changing it is probably because of the lag lately. So it probably just really needs to be on 5. Oh, and I play on default flipped. I shoot with my, what is it, R1? Yeah, shoot with R1, aim with L1. It's a little easier for me. I play claw, so it's like I have my middle finger on R1 to shoot, and then I have my first finger on X, triangle, square, and circle. So just whichever I need, I have it to do all 4 of them. Sounds hard, but it's really easy. Took a while actually, but once I learned, it got easier. This should default at 99. I put it on 1 because that's what I had been playing on, and I took it down to 99 like yesterday, and then it felt super weird, so I put it back up. Um, but it was probably just the lag yesterday. It'd probably be fine on 99, honestly. Took my sensitivity down from 9 to 6. Feels good. I feel like my shots are better. I don't exactly trust, like, when somebody surprises me and I gotta aim at them really quick. I don't trust that yet with the 6, but like if I see them first and they just start running, or it doesn't even matter, I'm gonna beam them with this 6-6 because I don't know, it just feels like I'm in more control. And this used to be on .89, and I moved it all the way up to 1 because I had it on 66.89. It felt a little weird, but I think it might have been the lag. And one of my favorite streamers plays on 661, and he also plays how I have my controller default flip. So I was like, might as well just try to copy his because I had copied someone else's for that 99.89, but the guys I copied his was 77 and .89, so I didn't even do it to the T. So you still got to play around with it yourself to find what works best for you. And I don't know if this is it for me yet. Still trying to figure it out. Still feels too fast sometimes. I don't know. I think it might be the packet burst from the game. Um, I saw like one YouTuber mess with this, and he had these on like .75 because these are the guns off the ground you're gonna pick up most times, and then these are like snipers, which he didn't want to mess with because he's never had an issue sniping. Same with me. That made sense once I listened. So these, I have it off, but sometimes I have it on. I guess it just really depends on the lag for me. .89 didn't feel too bad, honestly, when I had it on 6.6 and then .89 for these. It didn't feel bad. I was hitting my shots, but I had missed like a shot that got me killed, so then I end up taking it off, and I'm just trying to get used to the 1 right now. But I go back and forth depending on if the lag's really bad or not. So a lot of streamers run dynamic. I mean, you can read up there and see what it is yourself. I mean, but you really have to honestly go into multiplayer or Warzone and like really see what it is. I'd recommend multiplayer, and I played on standard for a long time. I tried linear. It's not bad. I actually kind of like linear, but dynamic is home. I've got kills on it for a long time, and I wouldn't want to change it honestly. Aim assist standard. Tried all these out. These give you too much aim assist. And standard is already too strong sometimes, so I'd rather just leave as is. This is usually like ADS plus melee. I double tap. It's easy. Just L1 twice, and then I'm mounted, and then I can unmount just as easy. So all this I didn't touch. Well, this I touched. For multiplayer, contextual tap is better, but um, no, I mean for Warzone, yeah, for Warzone, contextual tap is better, and for multiplayer, I think tap to reload might be better. Apply all, of course, because I mean, I can still stop it while I'm doing it. It's just easier, especially if I'm getting shot at while I'm trying to play. So, slot behavior, I have it on tap. Most people have it on tap. I've seen some people have it on hold. I don't know. I can't play like that. It plays weird. Um, this was really messing me up when Caldera first came out. So on the old Warzone settings, like you could just put you could really just push your left stick up, and then you'd be doing attack sprint. Like you wouldn't. I don't remember having a double tap honestly. Um, I really don't remember having to double tap. So I switched it to single tap, and I mean I've been getting kills with it. Seems fine for me. I don't know about double tap, but I wonder if single tap is throwing me off a little bit. But I really think it's the lag, so I'm gonna leave it as is because it feels good for the most part. But that setting threw me off for a while because I had put this all the way to attack sprint from disabled, and then he still felt like he was running weird, and then I switched this, and then felt regular. Oh, and I didn't even really read that up there from sprint and from run. So really, I'm tax sprinting because it says from run. I'm tax sprinting off the rip because it's like a run, sprint, and then tax sprint in that order. So I'm going from run to tax sprint. I wonder if I need to go from run to sprint to tax sprint. I think that might let me have a little bit more control over my aim and my movement since it seems like they had said they don't really want us slide canceling everywhere like we used to. So they had kind of tweaked the movement. So I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm not pretty sure, but this might help me. I guess I'll see when I get in the game. That's all for that. Uh, Safe area. Usually sometime I'll have it down to and then from the left to like in, but I've stopped doing that because I am on a 24-inch monitor. I don't really think I should need to do that on a 24-inch monitor. I'm basically making my screen, a lot smaller. But on Verdansk, it was working for me. I was actually getting a lot of kills, and it felt like I don't know. The screen felt pretty good to me, but I don't know, just me. But as for right now, it's the full screen I'm getting. Take all this off. It's just gonna make you lag. This, I don't know. Some people keep it at default, least at 50. I don't know. I feel like I can see more. Like when I turn real fast, I feel like I can still see my surroundings to see if somebody's hiding or ducked off somewhere, anything. So I like to have it on 50. Seems pretty good. I have that enabled, didn't touch it. Take this off too, just to make you lag more. Brightness, I've been playing around with. I think it was on like 55 for Verdance, but it's just 50 for here because Caldera is so bright. Turn this off. It's just gonna make you lag. But they keep turning it on after every update, so I would go check it after every update because mine has been on, and then I'll start lagging super bad. What this is it's basically just supposed to make your game look better. But since your game is downloading so much at once, I mean, when you start to try to shoot somebody, it's just gonna make you lag. So it's pointless to have this on if you're really trying to, get kills and win. But I mean, if you care more so about how your game looks, then turn this on. Interface, I left that as is, left it as is. I had this on that for dance, but like I said, Caldera is so bright, I don't think I need it. So turn that off. Square, you can see more, like a lot more. So definitely, this was disabled and it was messing me up in the game so bad because the way my map kept rotating. So definitely enable this. Man, you don't want to go through what I went through. Didn't touch, didn't touch, didn't touch, didn't touch, didn't touch. I ain't touched none of this. Yeah, I ain't touched none of that. I don't know about these sound settings. The sound is really messed up. Like I said, everything's pretty bad for console right now. So, and I got some pretty nice headphones I actually put some money into, and I still can't hear anything. And over dance, I can hear everything. So it just says how bad things are right now. I switch between these two a lot, but I feel like when I'm on this one, I can't hear the things that are close up as good sometimes. Like, I don't know, I really can't tell where things are. Like, I can barely tell with boost high, but with boost low, I really can't tell where stuff is. Uh, this was on 5, and then I couldn't hear people popping UAVs and stuff, so raised it to 15. I don't need to hear any music. Shit gets on my nerves. Effects is the footsteps, so gotta have that all the way up. I mean, effects is everything else too, but it's footsteps as well, so this needs to be on 100. Didn't touch. I used to have this on classic, and I got tired of how it sounded, so back to Modern Warfare. Didn't touch. Didn't touch. I think I'm gonna take this back down to 2 because when you have it on 3, it just opens how much your mic picks up. So I don't know what you have going on in your background, but the higher this is, the more it's gonna pick up in the background. So and the lower, the less it's gonna pick up. So I usually have mine on like 2 because 3 just picks up a little too much noise. Just it picks up a lot in the background. So I prefer 2 for sure, but I'll leave it on 3 for this video because it seems like it may be picking up my volume pretty well right now. This I play with a lot. Some of my friends have loud backgrounds sometimes, so when they do, I'll just take it down to like 26, and if it's not loud, I'll take it to like 30. These headphones, it's weird. Like I can hear my friend's background so clearly. I hear it more so than I'll hear the the game sometimes. Even if dance before the volume got messed up on here, like it will be like that. So it's just the way my headphones are set up. I have to have mine like this. I wouldn't take this because I mean, whatever you got it on and you can hear your people fine and the game fine, then cool. But if you can't hear them fine, then you know play around with this right here. If they too loud, this is what you need to play with right here. This is their volume. Didn't do that. This headset that I have is really low, so I mean, my friends couldn't even hear me until I got to 150, and then 155, I think is. I thought it had a 155 I was on, but I guess not. But 154 really sounds perfect. They can hear me like without any issues. Yeah, this is the music in the cars. I hate that, so turn that all the way off for me. The account stuff is just, I mean, that's your personal information, so I'm not even gonna go over there. And that'll be it for the settings video. I got a gun video gonna drop right after this.